In April of 2024, Angus and I set out in our half-built campervan, Vandolph, to experience our first ever total solar eclipse. We were both in search of cloudless skies, and I had my sights set on photographing the event in New York's stunning Adirondack Mountains. Neither of us were prepared for exactly what we were about to experience. This is that story. Hello from New York. We are up here for the eclipse. We have been here for 2 days. We came up Friday night and it is now Saturday afternoon. Have not filmed much of anything up until this point. It's been pretty hectic. Our drive up took 12 hours. We just had some issues. We had forgotten some stuff, and then the weather was kind of nuts. Just rain, sometimes really hard rain, and then snow as we got farther north, so the road conditions were not great. And so we didn't get in until 1 a.m. and we've been scouting locations for the eclipse. Yesterday we did 2 hikes. The first hike was definitely a little more intense than I had anticipated. You can never tell how steep it is on camera. And unfortunately, when we got to the top, it was cloudy. The summit was completely socked in, so I couldn't tell what it actually would look like during the eclipse. I can tell that it would be a really cool place to be, but after scouring Google Maps for a while, it just looks like the view for the eclipse, there just wasn't a lot of foreground from like a photography standpoint. So we hiked another hike, which was where we are now at this trailhead, and it's only a mile, but it is a mile straight up, and the trail is kind of a mess. It's very slick, it's very muddy and snowy and slushy, but the view up there is stunning. So this is the pick. We did do another hike earlier today. It was beautiful. It was very gentle. The trail was in great shape. But again, the view, it just didn't have a lot of foreground interest. So here we are, and I'm really excited for tomorrow. I think it's gonna be a semi-early start. We need to get up there and stake our spot out. Anyway, it is now time to pack our bags and figure out what we're all taking with us and getting everything charged and figuring out our weights. So let's go do that. Is that it? Is that what I need? I think this is it, at least for my technical gear. I have, of course, you and the tripod that you are on. Oh, I know something else that I need. Just kidding. This is a mount for my phone. Like, ta-da! Not pictured are memory cards, batteries, our yak tracks, our hiking poles, obviously, and then water and food. Angus is carrying most of that because I have this dude. And of course, we have our solar eclipse glasses. Oh, that's what I'm missing. This is the solar filter for my camera, for the lens. Oh, somehow this all has to fit in my little 36-liter Osprey. Okay. Let's pack it.
This air let me fit it in here because this is the safest place to be.
You know what? It does go. But my jacket won't fit in here. With a protein bar and an RX bar. And a camera battery. This... I need to test this. Alright, I think we're 90% packed. It's heavy, but it's not horrible. Good, sweetheart. All the things are charging. This is tolerable, but not ideal. So it's time for the heater. This is not our preferred mechanism of heating. We will have a diesel heater in here eventually. We just don't have one right now, and it's getting down to like 20 degrees. We like to get a little toasty before we go to bed, and then we'll turn the heater off and just enjoy the cozy blankets. And it is almost time for bed.
You're so excited. Hope that the weather cooperates, because we can't prepare for that. Prepare for everything else. Let's hope.
The next morning, I woke up well rested, but filled with a nervous excitement, like the morning of a big race. We've been waiting years for this. Had I picked the right spot? Would the weather cooperate? And were my photography skills good enough to photograph the event?
Here's your oatmeal.
Did you get all of it?
Yeah. Did I get all of it? I think so. All that's left is it's time to get dressed. We are done. We are ready. I'm being bold. I'm starting cold. So I've been having trouble with hikes recently where the oatmeal just hasn't been cutting it. So a protein shake, and I'm gonna down this. So hopefully that will help with energy levels and also a little bit of hydration. Other than that, we're ready to go. Very exciting. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Great. easy hike.
We're almost to the top and we've hit snow. So the trail has gone from kind of just like wet and muddy to actual snow and slush. We made it. Not too bad. So there are other options, and there are other trails and stuff through here. I just couldn't see them when I was here. I think I like the other spot better, because what's happening here is this ridgeline is here, so it's kind of like a diagonal intersect in the scene, but it's very empty over here, and then the sun will come down here, and so I think there's just like some disbalance and competition in the scene. So I think over there is better.
Over there where it's flatter?
Yeah, that's a little bit more open. But I think these clouds aren't going to play nice with us anyway. All that work, what was it good for? Alright, let's go back and set up.
Maybe I do need to do the bottom first.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
After getting cozy with some extra layers, we settled in with our lunch and got everything set up as we waited out the next 4 hours for the eclipse to begin. It was a long wait. At least it wasn't too cold. The whole setup. GoPro will be right around here, I think. What time is it?
It is 1:54.
Alright, so like 30 minutes. It's pretty cloudy out. And it's like the kind of clouds that you can't shoot between. It's just like steady haze. It's not like fluffy clouds. I'll give you a break every now and then. So Don't know what the photos will turn out like. We'll find out. I can see it.
It's starting.
No. That's okay.
I wanted to see.
Oh yeah. Pretty cool. To make sure I don't lose the sun.
We're about 10%.
I never got a shot without it.
220.
2:20. So we got an hour. One thing I hadn't anticipated is that once the eclipse started, the wait for totality felt excruciating. Get up, take a photo, sit, wait, take a photo. It felt endless.
I think we're about 15%, 20% right now.
I just keep staring at it like someone's It's only 2:30.
It's like watching a car crash. It's almost...
Well, it's not cataclysmic. What's the cloud situation? It's not bad. It's not? Maybe it'll get better.
I'm telling you, this might be moving in right here. So we might get
Clearer skies.
clearer sky during totality.
But I've been feeling that way for like the whole time. 2:46. It's kind of an impatience
Yes, I wanted to
that I'm starting to feel now.
Now we're about 40%.
That's good.
I think.
Really annoying how it keeps moving. I'm like, is it 50%? Is it 50%?
No,
It's not quite yet.
not quite yet. Not quite yet.
Yeah, I'm just not 100% sure that I'm focused. It's really, really hard. It's so bright that it's really hard for me to see my LCD screen and figure out if I'm focused. And I think the clouds are diffusing the line a little bit as well. The focus ring is so fiddly on this. I'm actually hopeful that we might get pretty clear skies for totality. Getting close to half. I don't want to take away from the experience by like scrambling with my camera, you know. I feel like that's about half. I can try to take this shot during totality and then see if I can't take a shot in the same place after people have cleared out and like align it and then try to like blend it in. It's gonna take a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it if I can pull it off. You think now it's halfway? Alright, I'll push the shutter button.
I think we're like 3/4.
I think there's less clouds now.
I think we're about 75 to 80%.
It's starting to get cold. It's so weird. It's happening. It's happening.
It's there.
Oh my god. Yeah, the struggle bus here. I'm trying to adjust my camera and I'm really failing.
Okay, we're almost done. Almost there.
I'm getting like cold.
Yep.
Photographically, like this part is easy, but it's like what the chaos that's gonna occur very soon.
Yeah.
Like my filter has to come off. I've been told like don't worry about changing your exposure, like it'll expose correctly. I don't know. Why is this cloud coming in right now? I have like I get chills. I'm just like and so oh, it's like the teeniest little sliver. Look how tiny it is.
It's almost there. Here you go, here you go. Here you go.
Oh my god, I'm so overexposed. Okay, calm down. I think I went too early. Got a little excited.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. You can see it moving very quickly. You can see it deep. I feel like I'm still wearing my sunglasses. I just took my...
This is so weird.
Yeah, look over here.
Oh, look at the sun, like sunrise.
Here it goes.
Whoa. Look at sunrise over there. This is crazy. There's stars everywhere. Come on, Caleb, you know how to do this. Like your astrophotography. Just like your astrophotography. Look at that.
It's a little cold right now. Oh, here you go.
Oh shit, I missed that. Look at the light.
Oh man, yeah, it is like morning.
That was it?
It's over. Did you get it? Find out later.
It's such a scramble.
We'll fix it in post.
That time goes by fast. That was crazy.
It was very, very fast. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It was really cool.
I thought I could change my lens and take the shot and get it off and do it, and I couldn't do it. Man, I needed like a timer or something. It's crazy how much time, how fast time goes by. I did stop and look at it though.
It was a very odd sensation.
That was so crazy to look at. Oh my god, all of that planning, just 3 minutes and it's done. Was that really 3 minutes in totality? Because it like absolutely did not feel like that. After totality, Angus and I stayed up on the mountain. I was still taking photos, but eventually it became too cloudy to do so. We reflected on our experience, a play-by-play of how it had all felt. The surprising swell of emotions that hit us both during totality, the remarkableness of the series of coincidences that brought us to this place, on this day, at this time, with a perfectly sized moon, a perfect distance away from the Earth, blocked out the sun for 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Eventually, after everyone else had left, we finally headed for the trail. As I packed up, I wondered if I had gotten the shots. They looked good on camera, but any photographer will tell you that doesn't always translate once you get home and look at the details. Alright, heading back to the van, obviously. I don't think we'll be filming much of the way down. The trail is in really bad shape and probably just need to focus on our footing. So many people have come through here and it was so muddy already, it is just a mess. We didn't blow an ACL or otherwise injure ourselves or fall really. Though the back of my pants are a little dirty.
Our feet are a little wet. Oh God.
Turn left onto Blue Mountain Road. Continue on Blue Mountain Road for 7 miles.
We were already planning how we'd catch the next eclipse as we headed home. And I won't leave you hanging. I got the shot. I'll leave you with it. Your window's open. Leave no trace. We have a violator of the neutral zone. Why do I always talk like I'm giving a lecture?